Okay. Can you see now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's start, no? Another lesson for finals. We have visual acuity and perception. And this time, we're going to about naman dyan sa naman ito sa pag-iintindi natin, no, when we're trying to um, see or have a perception into something or in an object, or what is happening within our eyes, within our brain, within our own understanding. No? So we're trying to dig deeper, no, by studying how humans going to react into something um, visually have different kinds of visual characters. So visual acuity and perception will be our topic for today. We will dig first in the perception. So how do we see, or what is the information about perception so far? No? So perception is the process. No? It's like a there's a first step, no, when you're trying to have a perception. So it's called a process of selecting, no? Kasi meron, hindi naman tayo nakakita ng all at once, no? You have to focus on one thing. So yung iba kasi pag nakatingin ka sa isang bagay, yung iba dyan is yung visual field mo lang, no? So your eyes is going to have one focus only, and it is coordinated simultaneously, left and right. Okay? So perception is the process of selecting, okay, organizing, and interpreting sensory data in a way that enables us to make sense of our world. So from the day you were born, no, there are already images, no, in your mind. It's just that you cannot remember them well because you don't have a sense of perception during that time. But your eyes is already working, no? It's just that you don't recognize all those things, and wala kang memory, no? Most of them, wala kang memory. Especially on your 0 to 1 or 0 to 2, no? So siguro may mga fragments of memories ka about doon, but still there are yung level ng perception mo kasi nung during that time is low, no? So kaya hindi mo nagagawa itong process of selecting, organizing, and interpreting. Okay? Bibigay tayo ng example mamaya. So we have perceptual sets. Ito naman yung mga theories, no? And who are the people behind on studying all those perceptual sets, no? So a perceptual set is tendency to perceive or notice, no? Perceive or notice some aspects of the available sensory data and ignore others. So yan yung nangyayari. Kasi pag you are focusing on everything, it's going to be just plain, no? Or hindi yan mag-recognize sa brain mo, no? Or hindi mag-i-instill sa brain mo if you have many focuses, no? So according to Vernon, no, isa siyang nagsa-study, no, ng mga perceptual senses. In 1955, sabi niya, perceptual sets work into two ways. Number one is the perceiver has certain expectation and focuses attention on particular aspect, no? There's a particular aspect of the sensory data. That is called the selector. Okay? So the perceiver is the selector. And the perceiver knows how to classify, understand the name, selected data, and what interference to draw from it. And he is called the interpreter. Okay? The perceiver naman daw yung nagka-classify and understand the selected data. That is what we call the interpreter. Okay? tandaan nyo, si Vernon, 2 perceptual sets yung sinabi niya in 1955. So it has been found that number of variables or factors influences perceptual sets and in turn influences perception. So it includes expectations, emotion, motivation, and culture. So anong kinalaman yan sa architecture? Because humans have different levels, di ba? Ika nga of perceiving something, no, like an art of work or how beauty in each and every one of us. So in order for us to perceive a deeper understanding, we should be also equipped, no, by these kinds of perceptual sets, no, which includes expectations, emotions, motivations, and culture. Okay, so we have example, no, where you're going to answer this, no, during this this session. Okay, so who can read, no, by not flipping their phones or their laptop? Sige. Hindi ko makita kasi nandito ako sa slide sa ano ko, sa PDF. Kindly turn on lang your mic and please read, no, by not flipping the screen.
Can you read this text when it is upside down?
Okay. So you can still read it, no? Kasi nga your perception has already developed. Okay? So isa yan sa mga indication that the perception of an individual has been developed through the years and it can still read even though it is not properly arranged, no, or oriented towards the normal. Kasi hindi naman normal na ganito tayo magbasa eh. But you can still read it, no? So thank you very much, no, sa ating volunteer. Okay. Exercise. Ay, hindi pala. Mamaya pa pala. Okay, we have another one, principles of perceptual organization. We have here the Gestalt laws of grouping. So we have the proximity, similarity, continuity, closure, common fate, and simplicity. So as you can see, parang magkakapatid, no, yung mga yung set ng perceptual organization, no. It has a common ground, no, which has something to do with the visuals, and later on we will try to define, no, each one of those Gestalt laws of grouping. Then we also have the figure and ground, just like last time, no, yung nakita natin dun sa composition, no, of arts. Meron tayo dong foreground and background, no. So nandito meron din yung ganyan. Okay, we have number 1, no, the proximity. So the law of proximity states that the closer the objects are to one another are more likely mentally grouped, no, to them together. So in the illustration below, we can perceive that the groups of the boxes that are close to one another, okay, take note that we do not see the second, third box from the left as a pair because they are spaced farther apart. So, hindi naman, as we can see, no, wait lang, balik muna natin. Okay, so, ang proximity daw ay parang we have a invisible groupings, no, of what we are trying to see, no, in the example. Can you can you compare this group into these groupings? Dito na lang. Okay. Yan. Which one is the most convenience in your perceptual sense?
Yung una po.
No, sir.
Yung blue, no? Kasi when that's the most proximate, no, to each other. Kasi when you try to group, no, most of the time, no, when you're trying to use your visual proximity, yung mga magkakalapit is usually naka-group na siya by the means of their they are already mentally grouped, no, for your in your perception. Okay? So parang ganun yung pinapakita ng proximity in this manner. All right. Next naman is yung similarity. Similarity leads us to think together parts of the visual field that are similar in color, lightness, texture, shape, or other quality. So, ito naman is how similar, no, each item or each individual as we see in their physical aspect. That is why in the following illustration, we perceive rows of objects instead of columns, no, or other in the arrangement. So hindi naman, 'di ba, can you see that the arrangement should be grouped like this, not like this. Tama? Diba yung green, yung parang masasabi nating naka-group na siya as to its similarity. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No? So isang group din to. Oops. Isang group din ito, tsaka isang group din ito. It's because the series of colors are the same. Okay? Next naman is continuity. Okay? So continuity naman leads us to see a line as continuing in particular direction rather than making an abrupt turn. So in the drawing on the left below, we can see a straight line, no, with a curved line running through it. Ito 'yon. Okay? Notice that we do not see the drawing as consisting of the two pieces in the drawing on the right. Okay? Kasi nga, may putol siya na area. So, the continuity has stopped, no? So, this is one item and this is another item. Okay? But this one, we can see there's a continuity. Kasi nga, meron siyang overlap. Okay? So, ganun lang kasimple si continuity. Next, closure. So, yung closure naman refers to complete form, no, or incomplete form. Thus, the drawing below, we mentally close the gaps and perceive a picture of a duck. Can you see a duck?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Even though hindi siya naka-close or kumbaga hindi kumpleto ang lahat ng portions, no, sa isang image, we can still see an image, no, because our mind is automatically closing the gap and visualize it as an image or something, no. In this case, it is a duck, no. So it allows us perceive the whole objects, no, to form in complete and imperfect forms, no. So our mind is telling us that it should be close, no, and it automatically creates a form of a duck even though it's not complete, no. Okay, so parang ganyan yung nagiging effect, no, ng closure. Next, we have the common fate, no. Common fate is leads us to group together objects that move in the same directions. So in the form of this illustration, you can see at the bottom, you can see that the three balls are moving in one direction and the two balls, no, 1 and 2, are moving in the opposite direction. So you can see this in actual motion. You could mentally group the balls that move in the same direction because of the principles we often see flocks of birds. Okay? Kasi nga yun yung nature of movement, no? We always see in the real world. So, example niyan are the flocks of bird and school of fishes as one unit, no? So, directional, no? Si common faith. Next, we have simplicity. Okay? Central to the approach of Gestalt psychologists, the law of pregnance, no? Or simplicity is a general notion which encompasses the Gestalt law states that the people intuitively prefer the simplest, most stable possible organization. For example, look at the illustration below. You could perceive is in a various way. 3 overlapping discs as one whole disc. Okay? So, even though naka-overlap yan, you could still recognize that that there is a part, no, of the disc that is just there, no, naka-overlap lang siya, and you could recognize them as 3 objects, no, not as one. Okay? Figure and foregrounds. Figure and grounds pala. The term figure ground perception is used to describe the tendency of the visual system to simplify the scene into the main object that we are looking, no, at the figure, and everything else what form a background or ground. So here, ito yung from the last time, no, na from the composition din, na nakikita natin there is a background, no, which is the black, and the figure naman is yung vase, no. But sometimes it creates an illusion, no, that we see another angle, no, we can perceive other things rather than the figure and the ground, no. It could be a vase or it could be a 2 faces, no, on its side. Nakikita nyo ba yung vase tsaka yung 2 faces?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sige. Next. Okay, so ito nga yun, no? The classic faces and vase illusion. It creates an illusion kasi known as the Rubin vase, no? Depending on whether you see the black or white in the figure, you may see either 2 faces of profile, meaning you perceive the black color as the figure, no? Kasi nga ito yung shape ng face, no, ng 2 faces. Okay, because the black, you see that the black is becoming the figure, not becoming the foreground or the ground, no. If you're seeing naman the vase, no, it means that the white color is the figure you are perceiving. Okay, continuation. We have senses, no? We classified senses into 2 groups. We have exteroreceptors, no, which means receive information about state of the world, okay, outside of the body. Pag tinawag mo kasing extero, no, external, no, coming from the word external. Okay, state of the world outside of the body includes the eyes, ears, touches, receptors in the skin. So you perceive the world, no, by your sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of touch. Okay, so those are exteroceptors, no. That's your senses. Your interoceptors naman inform individual about body's internal state. Okay, kaya coming from the word inter, no, or sa loob, internal. For example, state of hunger in the fullness of the bladder. Okay? Kasi hindi naman makakasabi yung outside, no, your body that you are feeling something, no. Not unless it tests. Yeah. So interoceptors, yun, no. You're feeling inside your internal state. That's part of your senses. So a specific subgroup of interoceptors which is in the direct interest of ergonomists is the proprioceptors, which are concerned with more motor functions, no. So tandaan nyo, may specific subgroup yung interoceptors. So this information about the position of the body in the parts of its space and basically form into two groups. The kinesthetic receptors, no, in the muscle and tendons, okay, located here, that supply information about muscle and joints activity, while the vestibular system naman is in the ears, okay, vestibular, which informs the individual about the body's orientation in space. Kasi mayroon tayong tinatawag na yung nagbabalanse sa atin is located in our ears, no, may kaya kung umaalog yung ulo mo or pinapaikot ka ng ilang beses, no, nawawala ka na ng balance, no, kaya dahil yung iyong fluid, no, sa ear is nadidisturb, so that your body's orientation is also disoriented, no. So yung naapektuhan doon is yung vestibular system. Sensation versus perception, no? So magkaibang bagay tong dalawang to. Si sensation, it refers to the immediate relative unprocessed result of stimulation of sensory in the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. So that is sensation. Perception naman refers to the hand to refer, on the other hand, better describes one's ultimate experience, no, in the world, and typically involves further processing of sensory input. Kasi yun, perception mo, it's like your how do you perceive things, no? How do you interpret things, no? It's like a process, no? Hindi pa siya immediate. Kasi yung sensation, immediate yan. Yung mga nararamdaman mo, ang mga nakikita mo, it's immediate, no, sensation. And while the perception takes time to process pa. Some of it is yung mga nakikita nating mga painting, no. Sometimes we perceive them in different levels, no. It requires sometimes, no, hours and sometimes days, no, to perceive it differently. All right. We have also visual acuity. So we have here a trivia, no, which did you know that the 5 senses of human, our brain dedicated 30%, no, attention or activity to our sense of sight. Okay? Kasi nga most of the information we have are usually coming from our sense of sight, no. So kung napapansin niyo minsan, kahit hindi niyo hawakan yung isang bagay, parang alam niyo kung ano yung kanyang texture, tama?
Yes, sir.
Na-experience nyo ba yun? Yun, kasi may mga memories na tayo when we see something, no, or we can see a texture in a material, kahit tignan lang natin siya, makikita natin na, or parang we can feel, no, or we can feel by to looking at it. So it's because the human brain dedicated 30%, no, of attention in our activity in the sense of sight. Okay? So parang minsan nakikita mo lang yung isang bagay, you can sense, no, that is dangerous, no. There's a feeling. It's because of how do you perceive things are being dedicated to your sense of sight. Okay? Okay, legit yan kasi National Geographic. Alright, ito naman, pag-aralan naman natin how our visual system is functioning, no? And based on the visual acuity of a human, how it became perceived, no, or developed in your brain. So most of the senses, vision has been the most thoroughly studied. Okay? Marami yung mga nagstudying scientist, no, about our sense of sight, which is useful because it is probably the system that is most overloaded at work, diba? Kaya we require usually 8 hours, no, or 7 to 8 hours, no, to sleep, kasi nga most of the day yung eyes natin is overloaded, no, on working. So in essence, the system consists of two eyes which is connected to the visual cortex of the brain by an optic nerve. Okay? So ito yung optic nerve, nakikita nyo. Ito yung kumukonect na patungo doon sa brain natin. Okay? Okay, visual cortex, ito yung area na yon. Okay? Yan yung nagko-compose ng visual cortex. And the optic nerve is connecting to the brain. Alright. So, there are two nerves meet at the optic chiasma. Diba? At the base of the brain to the eye from which it's originated. Okay? So, this is the section of the eye which nerves are connecting into your cortex, no, into your brain. So, hindi na natin to hindi natin to ilalaliman, no, kasi yung ano lang naman, yung goal lang naman natin is how do we understand, no, visual acuity. Okay, the fact fibers from the left hand side each terminate the left visual cortex, and those from the right hand side each eye terminate in the visual cortex. The effects of this crossing the fibers may prove that to be important when information is presented in a very short period of time when extremely fast responses are required. No? So, tandaan nyo, kaya nga siya tinawag na immediate kasi ang response natin dyan is immediate din, no, or very fast, no, extremely fast pa nga, no, as the visual aid give. So the eye is a complex biological device, no, functioning as a camera, no, para siyang camera, which often compared with the working of the eye most since both focus light from external objects in the field of view into light sensitive medium. Okay, so as you notice, no, the more brighter the subject is, the more function of the eye is required, no? Kasi there are some meron dyan dito, no? Ito, light entering the eye is refracted as passes through the cornea, and then light passes through the pupil, no, which is controlled by the iris. Okay? So parang ano siya? Paano nga i-explain yun? Yung complex, no? It's like a complex tool or a device, no? Made us to perceive things. So, yun, isa yun sa mga pwede natin i-compare, no? How a camera works, no, to the eye. And the visual system is a part of the central nervous system which enables organism to process visual details as well as enabling several non-images forming photoresponse functions. And it interprets information from visible light to build our presentation of surrounding world. So, kailangan meron siyang visible light. Kaya, tuwing gabi, you could, limited, no, yung visual images na pumapasok sa mata natin. Depende na lang yun if we have light sources. Okay. The visual system accomplishes a number of complete tasks, including the reception of the light and the transformation of monocular representations. Okay? Explain din natin mamaya yan. Construction of binocular perception from pair. Okay? Kaya siya tinawag ng binocular pair of two-dimensional projections. So, identification and categorization of objects, asserting distances between objects and guiding body movements in relation to visual objects. The psychological manifestation of visual information is known as visual perception. Okay? And lack of which is called blindness. So, pag wala kang visual perception, ang tawag sa iyo ay blindness. Kaya walang pumapasok na image kasi dun sa iyong cornea. And non-image, okay, forming visual functions dependent of visual perception include the pupillary light reflex and the circadian photoentrainment. Visual spatial perception is the relationship between series of objects and the visual field is normally accomplished by one or both of the process. Okay, so this time, let's do this exercise 2. You have to close your one eye and look around you. Okay, close one eye, then look around you. Notice that the richness of the depth that you experience. Is there a difference? Is there a difference, guys?
Yes po, sir. Yes po, sir.
Okay. So, how does this sharp sense of three-dimensional dimensionality emerge into put a single two-dimensional retina? The answer lies between monocular cues. Ito yung nagsasabi, no, ng depth effective when we viewed only in one eye. No? Monocular cues yung nag-indicate nun. Alright? We have two kinds of visual cues, the binocular. So, binocular means images received by two eyes, and monocular images received by one eye. Kasi even you lost your one eye, you still have one, no? So, yung nag-receive lang ng brain mo nun is under monocular images, no? Which has different kinds of depth. Kaya nga siya meron siyang test, no? Pag nagpalagay ka ng lens, no, or ng salamin, no, yeah, each one of your eyes is being tested, no, how your monocular perceive the depth, no, of something, no, or an image. Okay, so the process of which we can see fine details to recognize the presence of an object in the visual field, to localize, to each distinguish between two close objects in space, and so on. So there are three kinds of acuity. We have line, no, which is which spots, no, two separate lines through its thickness. Space acuity, the ability to see two spots of a line is being separated because there's a space between it. In other words, to see a space between line, kaya siya tinawag space na acuity. And number 3 is the vernier acuity. That one naman is the ability to detect discontinuity, no? So yung parang kanina yung sa continuity, no, na principle in a line which part of it is slightly displaced. All right. Sometimes it became a liar, no, to you. Your eyes have become liar to you. Why is it? Because there are sensations of deceiving, no, in our perception. Why is that? It's because we cannot see some images on its true form. It's fully trust our vision and perceive information. Then later we realize that what we see is not what we saw. Paano natin masasabi yan? We have an exercise. Does the two line have the same length? Pareho ba? Oh. Sorry, nawala yung internet ko. Okay. Nasaan na tayo? Nandito ba?
Yes po, sir. Yes po, sir.
Na-explain ko na.
No, sir.
Di ba po, sir?
Or dito. Okay. At dito? So ito, sometimes you cannot see no the true image of an object by just looking at it, no. So sometimes your eyes is deceiving you. Kaya minsan nasasabi mo na there are tricks, no. Your eyes is tricking you because some part of it no are connected to your brains and your brain is tricking your eyes to perceive no kasi yun yung nakasanayan mo, and sometimes masasabi na what you see is not what you actually saw, no? Example natin dyan is these two lines, no? So does the two lines have the same length?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so tingnan nyo mabuti ha, two lines have the same length. How about now? Does the two lines have still the same length?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sino yung yes? Sino yung no? Alright. So, tingnan natin kung magkapareho ba o hindi. So, magkapareho ba sila?
Yes,
Sir,
po.
may presentation ka po ba? Wala akong nakikita.
Wala akong nakikita.
May presentation,
May presentation po kayo?
Oo, meron.
Hindi. Bakit ano?
Bakit
hindi ko nakikita
hindi
pa
ko
hindi ako
nakikita pa hindi ako
makasagot?
makasagot?
Nakikita nyo ba? Sa, yung iba nakikita.
Nakita ko namin. Nakita ko namin.
Wait lang po at
Wait lang po,
ano nga ulit ako.
ano nga ulit ako?
Restart mo lang. Sige.
Opo.
Opo.
Alright. So, have you noticed how our brain is being tricked by some simple lines and some depth acquisition? No? Kasi kung titingnan natin, no? The line here is telling our brain that the area somewhere here is farther away from us. Diba? Tama? Kasi yung sa principles ng perspective, no? Yung sa principles ng perspective natin when you're trying to do a perspective view, pag malapit kasi sa'yo, the image seems larger, no? Or the image seems bigger. Okay? Pag malayo naman, so probably your visual is parang lumiliit, no? Or it meets no at a certain point, 'di ba? Pag masyadong malayo sa iyo. So when you are trying to see a railroad, no? Yung pinakamalayong area niyan usually became a point, no, or a meeting point. So ganito din yung pinapakita ng image na ito, no? At tingnan nyo how do we trick our brains, no? 'Di ba? Kasi sa real world, pag may ganitong nakikita yung brain natin, it basically points out that the area or the image is smaller, no? While this one, no, seems like it is small because of this image, of this line pala, no? Na nakikita natin na parang malapit siya, no? Sa visual location natin. Okay? Parang malapit siya dun sa view angle natin. Kaya siya parang mas maliit, no? Tingnan compared dito. Okay? So, pero pag titingnan mo, pareho lang din yung kanyang length, no? From its original to its application. No? So, same lang din yan yung kanyang size. Yan. It's just that you have been tricked by your brain lang, no? That it became a larger or a smaller line. Okay. Exercise 4. Can you still read the sentence?
Yes po. Yes po.
Alright. Why is it?
Nakikita pa po yung mga letters.
Okay. Yan yung principles ng nakikita natin kanina, no, na continuity. Kahit wala siyang continuity, we can still recognize, no, on the image because of naka-instill na siya sa atin, no? Naka-instill na siya sa atin from our previous years. So, kahit almost half niyan is takpan natin, you could still read that. No? So, isa yan sa mga examples na we can prove, no, that our visual acuity and perception is mature enough, no? And try to develop more because you are here in the field of architecture. Okay. So, exercise 5. Read this as fast as you can. Diba? Kahit daanan mo lang siya, you could still, parang navigation kasi yan ng iyong eyes and coordination with your mouth. No? So, even though it's para siyang tongue twister, no, you could still produce it perfectly because you have already matured, no, your visual acuity. Another example. So, what table is longer? Is it table A or table B? What do you think?
Same lang, sir.
Okay, the same lang. But in the first glance,
A po.
yung A. Why do you think that A at first glance is much more longer than B?
Mas ina-emphasize niya po yung height ng table.
Yun. Because yung perception kasi natin in the real world, pag usually naka-vertical yung isang bagay, it basically instill na it's more longer, no, or it emphasizes that there is a longitudinal, no, na perception or image, no, into a vertical lines, no, while horizontal naman is usually on the shorter side, no? Isa yan. Pero when you try to measure it, pareho din pala, no, yung kanyang size. It's just that there are yun nga, parang manipulation kasi yan ganun din sa mga design, no? Okay, usually pag nakakita ka ng tall story building, anong major lines ang napapansin natin? Vertical ba or horizontal?
Vertical.
Yun, vertical. Kaya it already instills no in our perception that most of the time no the longer the vertical line is longer than horizontal. All right? So ito din parang ano lang din to, visual exercise no whether you have you could recognize the gray part no. Parang ano 'to kung meron kang color blindness. Nakikita nyo ba yung gray sa part na to? At lighter gray dito?
Yes po.
Alright. So, that means you have a complete 20/20 na vision. Alright. Ito din. Now, another exercise. Do the green dot change its size from the first image into the second one? On the first glance,
Yes po, sir.
Yes, sir.
alright, parang lumiit, di ba? Pero, when you try to measure the size of this, equal din lang din yan sa size nito. It's because an image is affected by the whole whole part no of the image no. Parang when you are in a part no of a place no which is surrounded by big buildings no, parang feeling mo nanliliit ka, di ba? Yun yung term nanliliit ka dun sa mga buildings na nakapalibot sa iyo pag puro malalaki. Pero pag puro naman maliliit, doon ka sa miniature no, napapalibutan ka ng miniature, you feel bigger than them no. Pero sa totoo lang, same lang din naman no, when you are the one that is perceiving things no around you. So same lang din. Okay? It's just that naaapektuhan lang when you are trying to perceive things within the whole no, part of the image. Okay? So yan lang yung presentation natin no about yung perception and visual acuity. Sige, as I mentioned no last time, we're going to have a quiz no later siguro para magkaroon din ulit ng activity no on this meeting. Okay, thank you very much no for listening, and I will give you the link no later on.